Hello friends, and welcome back to the horror section. This is going to be a review video, and it's going to be a review video for Jurassic Dead from Wild Eye Releasing. And thank you, Wild Eye, for sending me this copy. And if you notice, this one isn't open yet. And I've actually watched the movie, but I watched my friend's copy. He actually had a copy of it. And instead of opening mine, he already watched it and he thought it was alright, so I just got his copy. I mean, it's the same movie, I just never did open this one. And I'm not going to get rid of this, I'm just going to keep it. Whenever I watch it again, I just open this copy, but I just watched his. He already had a copy of it, so. But it was a kind of interesting movie, kind of fun. If you don't know that much about Wild Eye Releasing, they've been around since 2008, bringing new talented filmmakers work and lower budget films that usually go unseen to a wider audience. And that's pretty much what they do. They just kind of go out there and they find these kind of talented newcomer directors, maybe actors, and kind of put their films out there for people to see. But I'm glad they did with Jurassic Dead here, because I thought it was alright. We'll kind of read the back of it here. A unit of mercenaries must team up with a group of tech geek students after America is struck with a EMP attack. Deep in the desert, they find the source of the terror, a mad scientist who has also just created a living dead T-Rex dinosaur, one who turns everything it attacks into zombies. Now they must scramble to stay alive and save the planet from the ultimate undead predator. And like I said, this movie was kind of cool. I mean, it had its quirks to it, but I thought it was alright. And it's got it's like the mad scientist has some kind of serum. It's almost like Reanimator, I guess. I don't know, that it can put into stuff and it turns it back alive or whatever, hence the big dinosaur. But I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, it's not like the greatest movie in the world, but it's kind of fun. I would say if you kind of like like the sci-fi movies, I know they're kind of not everybody's favorite. That's what it kind of reminded me of. It'd be something like on the Sci-Fi Channel. So, it's just kind of an oddball movie. Pretty much just these mercenaries and the people have to go in there and try to figure out what's going on. And it's that mad scientist, and he's made this big dinosaur, and like I said, it turns them into zombies and stuff. It's a quirky kind of movie. I mean, I wish it would have been, I wish it would have been done a little bit better, but I still enjoyed it. It was a good concept, but I guess they were just going with the budget they had, and it was, when you've got a lower budget, you're not going to make like the greatest movie in the world, but I like the effort they were going with. It was a fun movie, but it was more like one of those, like I said, sci-fi movies. So if you don't mind a little bit of computer animation, the computer animation is what kind of dragged it down for me. It had a little bit of that in it. And it was, like those Sci-Fi Channel movies when you watch them and you're like, man, the movie's pretty good, but that computer animation kind of drags me down. I'm not a big of a fan of the movie as I once was because with that computer animation. That's how this one was. It was a real interesting topic, and the way they done the movie and stuff, but that computer animation's what messed me up on it. So if you don't like any computer animation, you're one of those old school people, kind of like I am, but I don't mind a little bit of it. It's just what movie you're going into. When you're looking when you see the cover and it says Jurassic Dead and it's got a big dinosaur on it, and it's got a bunch of, which I don't know what this is. They're actually in like a underground like bunker looking thing. I don't know why it's got this city in here, but whatever. But when you see this, you're not going to think, they're going to have the best special effects ever. Just saying. But that's it. Like I said, I enjoyed the movie. It's kind of quirky and fun. It's kind of, it doesn't take itself seriously. It's kind of a funny movie, just kind of a fun movie to get into. And I liked it for that factor. It's a very odd movie. It's got a bunch of stuff. It's got a bunch of stuff going for it. But like I said, I enjoyed it pretty good. It's not like the greatest movie ever, but I mean, if it just didn't have that, I don't think they could have worked around not having the computer animation in there. I guess you call it CGI. I just call it computer animation. I think most people call it CGI. It's the same thing. I guess computer graphics or whatever. But that's just what dragged me down on it. But it's still a fun movie. Or I liked it pretty good. But I ain't going to say too much about it. I mean, it's just kind of I don't want to really... It's got some ins and outs to it. I don't really want to ruin it for you. But that's pretty much what it is. You know, just the people are going in there to figure out what's going on, and they figure out that this mad scientist has made like some this big old dinosaur he's brought back from the dead. So that's pretty much what it is. I think they've called this Z-Rex. Maybe in other countries that they went over, it's got a different name. I think it's called Z-Rex, Jurassic Dead, because the dinosaur, he turns everybody into zombies. This one says Zombieosaurus on the back, so you got your T-Rex, and I guess this is the Z-Rex. But I thought it was kind of cool. The concept was really cool, but like I said, I'd say watch this if you're just wanting to have some fun, you know, just kind of watch a cheesy kind of fun movie that's a little silly at times, but still pretty cool. But if you get dragged down by CGI, the computer animation, you know, if you don't really like that, I'd say not really get this one. But, you know, if you find it out there for $1 and you want to check it out, or if your friends got it, you know, watch it, just have some fun with it. It's kind of a silly, fun movie. I mean, what I'm saying is people like those Sharknado movies, and they're kind of, I don't know, I think I enjoyed this better than I did the Sharknado movies. I just couldn't get into them, but that's just me. But, I mean, people watch a lot of stuff like that, so, I mean, I ain't going to give Jurassic Dead too much bad feelings, because if people, they've made a bunch of Sharknado movies, I think they need to make more of these myself. make a couple more of these and take a little less of take some of the CGI out. There you go. But Jurassic Dead, I give it a thumbs up for this. It's a pretty cool I always ramble in these videos. I'm trying to think of everything to inform you guys, but it's a pretty cool topic, the way the movie is. But like I said, that computer animation just dragged it down for me. So I'm going to get off of here before I keep rambling on. But like I said, thank you, Wild Eye. Like I said, I didn't mind it too bad, but it's pretty cool. But I think you can actually find this one at Walmart. I think there's a Blu-ray copy at Walmart that I've seen, so that's kind of cool. Wild Eye's getting Blu-rays at Walmart, so that's kind of neat. But like I said, if you're just ready for a good time, enjoy an oddball movie, check this one out. So that's Jurassic Dead. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.